Our 3 days, 2 nights stay in Bali starts with a stay in this luxury villa. It comes with a private swimming pool and 2 huge bedrooms, which each could accommodate 2 people. Because we visited Bali during Chinese New Year, we were greeted by the auspicious lion dance. It was the first time we had seen lion dance outside Singapore. We arrived in the morning. After checking in the hotel, we head straight to Uluwatu Temple. It was a 2-hour drive from Seminyak, the place we stayed. A strict dress code is required from all visitors. Visitors are required to wear a sarong or a sash. The sarong and sash are included in the entrance fee. We stayed, a temple built at the edge of the cliff. The stunning beauty of the Indian Ocean captivated all visitors. People went crazy with it, taking pictures and video. In fact, visitors are more interested in seeing the huge ocean than the temple itself. Since most of the temple praying area are out of bound for visitors, the temples are closed for tourists. We can only take pictures outside. What annoyed us is the many monkeys around. There are at least 100 of them running around. A ferocious monkey even snatched away the spectacle of a visitor and grabbed away the bags which others carried. For fear of being the next victim, we left the place quickly after just a 30 minutes visit. As night fall, we ask our guide to bring us to a seaside restaurant for seafood. An hour journey brought us straight to this Ganesha cafe or restaurant. True enough, it was a seaside restaurant. The seating is on the sandy beach itself, and the view of the sea is just meters away from our table. The night was very dark though. We couldn't see far, but could only hear the crashing sound of the wave. For $6, diner can engage the band to sing a song right in front of the table. Very entertaining indeed. The seafood can be selected right from the huge tub. But the speed at which it was cooked, I have some doubts if it was really what we had selected or pre-cooked. Anyway, the taste of the food left much to be desired. It was costly too. A simple meal like this cost $100. What made the night so wonderful was the availability of firecrackers. For the price of $15, we were able to fire the firecrackers right into the dark sky. A wonderful experience indeed, as tonight was the eve of Chinese New Year. The waiter told us the firecrackers is available every day though, not just for Chinese New Year. The following day is a trip to the famous temple Tanah Lot. This is one of Bali's most famous landmarks, with its famed Hindu shrine sitting at the top of a huge outcrop. This place is beyond words' description. I can do nothing except to enjoy the fantastic view of the ocean and see the strong wave crashing at the many outcrop around. Anywhere we look at, there is a spectacular view to shout about. As for the shrine, we were unable to enter. It was closed for the public. After seeing all these, we were asking the guide, so which one is Tanah Lot Temple? Surprising, we were led through a small village, a hidden gem indeed. This is Tanah Lot Temple. The temple was established in the 16th century. The temple is dedicated to the sea gods and is an important pilgrimage site for Balinese Hindus. The guide mentioned that during low tide, visitors have the opportunity to walk to the temple. How incredible is that? The temple is said to be at its most beautiful during sunset, making it the ideal time to visit. Our next stop is Itinerary Rice Plantation. The journey from Temple Tanah Lot to Itinerary Rice Plantation took nearly 1.5 hours through several rural villages. But it was all worth it when we get to there. Bali has hundreds of rice fields, but Itinerary Rice Plantation is different. It is a nominated UNESCO World Heritage Site. So we were told this is the best managed plantation. It was the first time I got to see a rice field and seen how rice is planted up close. Rice paddies ripple down the slopes like a green waterfall cascading toward the clouds. Amazingly beautiful. What a sight to behold. I find it rather amazing that the terrace was so well organized and the rice plant was literally disciplined to grow row by row. So much hard work was put into it. For the first time, I had the opportunity to observe the plantation's irrigation system. It might have been because of the rain, but we didn't encounter any rice farmers in the area. I was a bit disappointed as we arrived on a cloudy day. It was drizzling. In the 45 minutes we were there, the rain came and gone several times. Drinks and snack stall is available by the side of the path. But also, due to the cool weather, it was a very enjoyable walk. The rice terrace and the walking path were all well managed. For those interested in hiking, there are many paths to go to, but we did not stay further, as after a while, all things look alike. Also because of the rain, we left the place after a 45-minute stay. An hour journey away is the coffee plantation. We are not so interested in the coffee, but rather on how this kopi luwak came about. Have you ever heard of civet cat coffee, or kopi luwak? It is the world's most expensive coffee, all because of this civet cat. Can you believe that the faces of this cat was made into coffee? Not only that, it became the world's most expensive coffee. Unbelievable. People actually go drink the cat's poop. So we are here to taste it and seeing the civet cat with our own eye. We have the opportunity to savor a variety of distinctive teas and coffees, including Bali coffee, vanilla coffee, ginger coffee, lemongrass tea, mangosteen tea, and many others. All are free of charge except coffee luwak, which costs $3 for a small cup. So how does it taste? Just like the coffee we had every day, for me, there is nothing special in it. I even bought a packet home as souvenir. When poured onto the plate, the rich and bold fragrance quickly filled my nostrils. This experience is better than the coffee itself. A variety of coffee and tea, is which we tasted earlier, is available for purchase. The civet cat is harmless. Visitors are free to play with it. Next is a photo stop at Handara Iconic Gate. I am not interested in this place. As a result, we didn't do any homework on it. Mistake. I thought it was just a photo stop. Never did I know that taking pictures there requires an entrance fee and long hour to be in the queue. There is a small tent by the roadside of it, collecting an entrance fee of $3 per person. Only one person or one group is allowed to enter at a time. A provided photographer would then use your smartphone or camera to help you take the pictures while you or your family poses, each lasting for about 5 minutes. So how did they take such good pictures? The trick is to use a mirror to place it at the front of the smartphone rear camera, thereby creating the reflection. So it was just a camera trick. The issue here is the queue is long. The wait is at 2 hours when we arrived. My advice is come buy the ticket first, go for a meal or other attractions before returning to take pictures. To said the truth, there was nothing special about it. The Handara Gate is actually the entrance to the Handara Golf and Resort. The mountain at the backdrop of the gate is very foggy. That's all about it. The many pictures which came about is more of camera trick and editing rather than a natural photo shoot. In fact, such pictures is better taken at Temple Tanah Lot. There are few gates there with the ocean as the backdrop, which offers a nicer picture. Just be there by 9 a.m. before the crowd comes in. Our last stop for the day is Ulan Danu Bratan Temple. Here we saw another Handara Gate look-alike, with no long queue needed. A Hindu religious ceremony was going on when we arrived. I was totally stunned when I arrived at the edge of the lake. A temple seems like floating on the lake, the thick mist circling above the water, and the lush green mountain as its backdrop, coupled with the cool weather. This looks more like a movie scene. It is simply magical. Just look at the crowd going crazy with smartphone camera pointing everywhere. I must say, this was the best I had seen in my day's tour of Bali, an utterly outrageous scenic view. The place is very huge. We spent almost an hour walking around. These are places so attractive that visitors would like to photo shoot the same scene again and again, for fear of missing the best shooting angle. The place is very cool for a walk around. There are other activity as well. Have a taste of kopi luwak or have picture together with some animal. And then there is another Handara Gate look-alike again. This is special. It is only open for those who rent costume from the shop. The cost ranging from $10 to $20 per person. We stayed here for nearly an hour before a 2-hour ride back to Seminyak. We spent the night savoring the delicious local cuisine of Bali. The following day, we ordered breakfast from the villa. At the cost of $42, we can enjoy 2 baskets of breakfast in the swimming pool. Before we leave Bali, we visited the famous flea market. It was just a 10 minutes walk away from Seminyak Square. We went in the early morning before 12 p.m. There are only few customers there, mostly tourists. This is a market most famous for its imitation brand and traditional handicraft. Don't count on finding top-notch quality here, as much of it appears to be imitation. Just from a slight glance, you know it is a counterfeit product. This is a market where there are no fixed price. Buyers are expected to bargain for a better price, and sellers usually oblige. It's fun doing that though. The closing price depends on your bargaining capability. The market is very small, about half the size of a football field. Nothing in particular interests us. We were there for less than 20 minutes. We left the place in less than 20 minutes. With that, it ends our 3 days and 2 nights stay in Seminyak, Bali. Thank you for watching.